lessons involve contracts. Pisces TV, take one. Welcome back to Pisces TV with Dr. MB. This is your daily vibe, Pisces, for the collective Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising sign, wherever Pisces may fall in your chart, if there is a Pisces in your environment. Keep in mind that tarot is entertainment. If it doesn't resonate with you, check other aspects of your chart. You can watch some of my other videos. In the description box, there's a lot of information about my channel, a link to my Etsy store for products and services, as well as a link to our Patreon membership platform. If you'd like to join us on the other side, and that is where the extended to this video is located. Here on YouTube, we also have the store, so check out the merchandise, as well as the community board where I post all of the agenda. We also have a Zoom mixer scheduled for today, 1 p.m. Pacific time, and it is free. So if you would like the link to that, virtual mixer, the password, link, and all of that good stuff, meeting ID is on the community board. So subscribe, hit the like button, definitely appreciate that. And for all of my returners, I appreciate your continued support as we get started. So without further ado, I like to start with an icebreaker, and then we move forward with the Celtic Cross style reading. The details, the conversation, and pick a card will be included in the extended, okay? So if it resonates with you, don't miss that opportunity. Now, I saw the Ace of Pentacles, but I like the Ace of Pentacles, so it didn't come out. I just saw it, and I was like, well, I ain't gonna take it out and try to like force it. But as I continued to shuffle, you actually got the Four of Wands, Pisces, so that is what we are starting with as the current energy. With the Four of Wands, as you can see, it talks about optimism, things coming together. Now, this is just a me thing, but I have constantly been saying you know, in your Two of Wands energy, setting out on something, feeling optimistic, something or someone else energetically feeling the same way, and maybe you guys crossing paths. Passage came out, okay, as an intricate part of this Four of Wands where it talks about moving away from chaos. So it's like some of us, an obstacle would be a distraction of some sort. So just be mindful of that, okay? In your relationships, in your communication, something that you could be emotional about, or emotional conversations, whatever the case may be. But I do feel a sense of you guys' accomplishments being fulfilled with this Nine of Pentacles. So I saw the Father of Pentacles, which made me say, that Ace of Pentacles wasn't too far-fetched. So some of you guys, it could be an agreement, some type of commitment, details, contracts, deeds, real estate. If you're into that, homes, property, land, you know, or just this sense of feeling accomplished, all right? For some of you with this Nine of Pentacles, especially my single ladies, there could be a commitment coming, and fellas, you too. But the lesson here talks about accomplishments, okay? So optimism may be a strong point in getting you through whatever passages you guys are going through to get to this level of accomplishment, okay? Now, in the past, which is in the reverse, this Eight of Cups, I like. It just says that we're getting away from confusion, disillusion. Some of us are not paying attention to the chaos and the distractions that I mentioned earlier, and kind of walking away from things that no longer serve us. So when I said some of you guys are single or doing things alone, I feel there's a need to stay optimistic about what is coming moving forward in your journey. Now, crowning you, we have Scorpion energy. So some of you could still be in a past thought process where it's like you're moving into new cycles, you're moving into different energy, you're shifting and transforming. But some of you, like either you or your person, what's on your mind may have something to do with how things ended, as it kind of attaches to this Eight of Cups. So that could be a thing, which is why there's a need to move forward and be optimistic and not in that past energy. Some of you may want to look into where Scorpio may fall in your chart as well. Now, as a future position, I like this. Hold on, let me get it. We have the Sun. The Sun talks about enlightenment, okay? Maybe that's why we're feeling optimistic. I do see that this is a vibrational thing. This will be a vibrational match or something that you're attracting on like a wave level. You know what I'm saying? I see the Five of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Five of Swords. In the reverse, coming under the Six of Swords, which talks about moving away from whatever these conflicts were. Could have been arguments, mental conflict for some of you, which is why that death energy or the transformative Scorpio energy is crowning your thoughts. In the center of the reading, as we talk about the environment, I have your hopes, your wishes, and your dreams. So the star with the Nine of Pentacles definitely talks about a raise of some sort. And the Four of Wands is giving me the Six of Wands energy with the star and the Nine of Pentacles, where it's like I see you, or some type of praise and accolades, or something about paying attention, because some of us are still kind of focused on the past and there's a need to pay attention to what's ahead. All right. Now I have, for some of you, walking away from anxieties and fears, walking away from limiting yourself. Also, when it comes to the shadow aspect and the light, because we have the sun here, I don't see the moon, but we have the star. The Nine of Swords kind of gives me a moon vibe or a Queen of Swords vibe. And it just talks about some anxiety, some friction energetically that you're walking away from, going through transformation and changes, and not being nervous about that moving forward, okay? Now we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, which definitely says some of you guys may be cutting cords, walking away from the past, wherever Scorpio may fall in your chart associated with this Ace of Wands. I definitely feel if it's not a creative project or some type of inspiration, it could have been agitation, aggravation, and there's a transformation there in how we deal with things that change. That's a big thing, because I have the Magician on one side of this deck and I have the Father of Roots on the other side. So those of you that are coming out of karmic past into more ideal partnerships or partners, it's definitely there. All right. So what I'm going to do, because it didn't take long to get all of that together, really quick, as before we go to the other side, just looking at this Four of Wands and the Sun card, you got the Wheel of Fortune. So we're going to be talking about that, a change in luck, something happens, something that you can be happy about. In reference to the distractions and the mental conflict, we have a Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a young type of energy. Also could talk about some communication for some of you guys, and it's in how you deliver your communication or express yourselves with others, okay? With the Nine of Pentacles and the Star, where I said there could be some level of wish fulfillment. I have 33 here, if that's one of your numerology numbers. 2 3s is 6. So it could be help, okay? Some financial help, a relationship that gives back equally, all right? Someone who may admire you, or even a secret admirer, because we have the Page here looking at this Six of Pentacles over the Star, okay? Now, when it comes to energy, I felt this. Here is the High Priestess energy. Here is someone with a very high vibration, maybe coming out of a low vibration, and dealing with some jitters or something like that. So there's a need to ground yourself with all of the things that are coming your way. Now, the end of the Eight of Swords, I do like. So we're no longer feeling stuck in situations. And here we are feeling inspired. So you could be the Magician. It could be someone else that you consider the one coming your way with the Chariot and just asking us all to be more assertive, to take control of our lives and move forward into the future. So if this is where we leave off, definitely appreciate you guys with the Empress here. So definitely some abundance is going to be talked about. Appreciate you guys hanging in there with us. And if this is where we leave off, namaste.